What is good, my peoples? This is Kobe2408. As always, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share if you enjoy these videos. Make sure you hit the notification button so you know when I upload new videos or when I'm live streaming. I'm going to run down a few things for patch 7.15. There's a really big nerf coming to the Duskblade item. Also, there's a pretty big nerf to Cho'gath as well. As you can see, in front of us is Olaf, Pentakill Olaf to be exact. He got a visual update. We're on the PBE. And he got a visual update. I'll go over that in just a minute. Also, Oriana got a visual update on her back, which I will show also in this video. But let's take a look at Pentakill Olaf. He got a visual update, like I said, a lot clearer. You can see his hat a little better, a little more detail. You can actually read Pentakill on the back, which is pretty awesome. So, just brighter colors is what they're using with this game. I mean, you can tell the heads. They're much brighter than what they used to be. It used to be a darker color, but we can take a look at the cues very quickly. As you can see, again, easier to spot, easier to notice. Just again, brighter reds they're using, brighter tans, whatever the colors are. So a little bit easier to see. Here's the W, much easier to see. The blood is very easy to see as well. Let me just put that down so I can cast the E. Pretty easy to see now. The E, very nice, looks good. Here's the ultimate. Looks good as well. There's the Qs. Already saw that. Did I see the W? Yeah, there's the W. Yeah, that's really it. So a visual update for Olaf looks pretty good. I like it a lot better. At least you can see and read things and see his tattoos, actually. So let's take a look at his back very quickly. See if there's anything changed on his back. Same crappy back, but that's it for Olaf. So let's take a look at Oriana and see what changed with her. Now we're looking at Winter Wonder Oriana skin. We're still on the PBE. It got a visual update on the back. The porals have been updated to what the new porals look now in the ARAMs. They're a lot cuter. I will show that right here. Dude, I love this back. As you can see, they're a lot more detailed, easier to see. As well as her ball has been a little bit visual updated as well. The pink is a little bit easier to spot. The tongue, yeah, they look so cute now. Anyways, that's what's going on with Winter Wonder Oriana skin. So before I get into Cho'gath E nerf, which is his spikes, which got reworked if you didn't already know, but before I get into that, I'm gonna go over the Duskblade item, and because it's taken a huge nerf. Again, I'm on the PBE. This is patch 7.15. I'll have the live server Duskblade on the screen so we can compare and see what exactly is going on. So here is the PBE Duskblade. Currently on the live server, the Duskblade for melee and range champions, the damage is 105 to 360, and the slow applies for both melee and range champions. However, on the PBE currently, the Duskblade damage for melee champions is going to be now 65 to 320, so it's taking a 40 damage nerf across the board. And the slow only applies for melee champs now. So again, for melee champs, the damage is now going to be 65 to 320, and the slow still applies for melee champs. But for ranged champions, the damage is now going to be 45 to 300, which is a 60 damage nerf across the board, and the slow does not apply. So that's pretty big. So Misfortune, Jhin, Quinn are the champions that come to mind. They can't abuse the slow anymore. Misfortune is probably the best ADC currently because of how much damage the Duskblade does, and because of the slow. She can just catch up to somebody and just keep pounding them with auto attacks, and then ulti them. Basically, they can't get away. So that's a huge nerf for Duskblade. You know, not as big, I would say, for melee champs, but for ranged champions, it's probably not going to be an item that's going to be built anymore. So that's what's going on with Duskblade. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. It's going to be bad. I know about the AFK warning. Okay, now for Cho'gath, let's take a look at his E. So we're going to take a look at Cho'gath. Now his E is what's being nerfed, which is his spikes. It's his active. This is what got reworked. It does percentage health damage, so that's why it's basically carrying Cho'gath right now. He is the best jungler to play right now, just because he can basically camp top and destroy tanks with his E. So what's going on with his E, his damage is being changed from 20, 35, 50, 65, 80 to 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, which is pretty big. At max rank, it is 20, damage less, but the biggest part is the enemy health percentage is being lowered from 4% to 3%. So he is probably going to fall out. You know, he's probably going to still be a pretty good jungler. However, he's not going to be probably the best. He's probably going to be at a 50%, 52% win rate, something like that. Pretty high still, just because his E is so... His E also slows. That's what's another big thing too. Not only does it do percentage health damage, but it also slows. So I think he's gonna fall out a little bit, but that's what's going on with Cho. So now very quickly, I just want to touch on some of the reworks that are happening to a bunch of the champions. And there's some splash arts attached to these rework champions that they showed like a teaser trailer on the League website. Azir's getting a rework. Evelyn's getting a rework, Swain's getting a rework, and Xin Zhao is also getting a rework. Not only that, there's going to be a new champion releasing as well. I know we just got Kayn, but they're planning on releasing another champion, brand new, something similar to Xin Zhao that can dive in, that can basically start team fights, is what is being said about this new champion. So if you guys want to read more in depth about all the reworks and the new champion that's coming out, link in the description below. Also, if you bought runes, anything after May 20th, so if you bought any runes after May 20th, they will refund you all the IP that you spent, not RP, but IP. So if you bought a bunch of runes recently, they will refund you at the end of the year, because the new rune and mastery system is going to be free. You can keep buying runes, is basically what they're saying, and then they'll refund you all the IP that you spent. So that's pretty cool to hear, because a lot of people were concerned about, hey, I spent 13,000 IP on just a bunch of runes, and now, you know, I'm out 13,000. No, they're actually going to refund you all that IP back, so that's pretty cool. Good. That's a good positive thing. Right move for Riot, I think. So that's pretty awesome. So again, you can keep buying runes. Nothing's going to affect you getting a refund. Everybody's going to get the refund. Also, there is a new item that just came out, and it is the Doran's Dagger, which is a starting item now. It has attack speed, and it also has health and 2 life on hit and 5 bonus minion damage, which is insane. So it looks like maybe some of the runes and mastery system is not going to have attack speed, so it looks like a lot of the attack speed is going to be on a lot of the starting items, and they're probably going to buff some of the attack speed items as well. So that's what my understanding is with this new item. It looks pretty sick. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I do like the 12 attack speed, however, so again, we're probably losing some attack speed runes, and they're gonna buff some of the attack speed items, so that's kind of compensating. So the items will compensate for some of the runes lost, but pretty dope. Let me know again what you guys think in the comments below. But that's really it. All I have for this video. Let me know what you guys think of all the changes. I know the Duskblade item is a huge change, which is gonna be good because I don't like assassin meta. I think it's just it's overpowered. Zed can one-shot, Lee Sin can one-shot if he builds the Duskblade. Jarvan, I've seen Jarvan one-shot with the Duskblade item. Yeah, so I'm glad that's getting nerfed, but again, they are balancing a lot of these items and a lot of champions before Worlds, and Worlds is patch 7.16. So, yeah, more nerfs and buffs to come very shortly, but again, as always, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, and share. I'm Kobe2408. Thank you for watching, and you guys stay awesome, my friends, and I'm out. Peace.